We go through whatever we do in our business. We go through training, or we may get pieces to sell from, or we may get trained, or it could be online, it could be offline, it could be in person, it could be on the phone, and you get a certain amount of training. But the number one thing that hangs everybody up is that they don't stop and take the time to actually strategize. When I talk to people about this, a lot of times they look at me kind of cross-eyed, like, what are you talking about? I never thought about strategizing anything. Well, I'm talking about from the minute you have your business. You know how some people say, well, make a list of 30 people or 100 people or whatever, or get your list out and just start making sales calls. Now you're trained, you're ready to go. No. What I'm talking about is literally taking all that information that you have and basically just take a day where you don't do anything but strategize. You lay everything out on the table and you look at everything that you have. And basically, what you're doing is you're first defining who your target market is. Once you know your customer, it's very, very important for you to do research, right? And when I say research, I'm not just saying Google. That could be part of it. LinkedIn could be part of it. I'm talking about everything that you can find out about that person. If there was somebody else that called on that person before, if there's any information that you know about them, good, bad, indifferent, doesn't matter, right? You need to find out as much as you can find out. What about office hours, right? What time are they available for you to talk to them? Are they a morning person? Are they evening person? Do they like email? Do they like phone calls? Are they allowing you to text them? Are there certain days of the week that they're not there? All of that is research, and that takes time to do that before you even have that first conversation with that person. Getting to really, really know them, outline it, finding out from people, was there something that didn't work with this person? Find out, like, even from people that work with that person, how is that person? What's their personality like? Like, what things do they like outside of work? I mean, you're not just doing a business. You are building a relationship. And a relationship, like any relationship, takes time. You can't just like waltz in and decide that you're going to go ahead and sell something without you taking the time to really get to know that person, that you've done your market research, and that you understand what's going on. And then also, you really want to know, are there any competitors? Are there any people that have come before you? Maybe they really like somebody. Maybe they really hate somebody. Maybe they're really indifferent towards what you have to sell or share, right? And those are things that are very, very important. Why don't they like something? So the more that you gather information up front before you ever walk out the door, it is very, very key. Think about things that you could possibly do that are different than anybody else. Have they had somebody come to them in person? Maybe they were somebody that was always online and you live only 3-5 miles away from them. Did you ever think of showing up, bringing a thank you card or something like that? Something very unique that makes you stand out. Or if the receptionist was good to you, do you ever like send a thank you note to the person for helping you introduce you to that person? Something nobody else does, right? You have to think of the little things that nobody else does. And when you take the time to really, really strategize, and then what you do when you've laid everything out, you know everything about the person. Maybe they tell you, I'm available on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, or something like that. You make a calendar and you put that person's name down on that so that you always know, and you put it on a date and time, and so you can have a follow-up, right? And you put all the details that you possibly can. If you don't have a CRM system, find something that works for you, but have something, even if it's in your contacts. Put it in the notes section, something that you can always remember that person or how you met them. Always keep very, very high track of it. And the more you know about that person, the more you are going to be successful because now you took the time to plan ahead, to know what's going on. And now when you actually go make your call, first of all, you're not walking in cold, because if you walked in on a Monday and they said that person's only there Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, well, you just wasted your time, right? Why not have everything you could possibly know? Now, are you going to miss some things from time to time? Yeah, heck yeah. We all do that, right? But then when you're there at wherever your appointment is, then you know that. And then from that point on, you gather that information, and you're not just like doing things from the hip. I see people all the time just flying by the seat of their pants. They don't know what they're going to do. And then it's very important before you open your mouth that you have a strategy for what you're even going to say. Now, my suggestion, and you don't have to take this, you can do what you want, but is to have a little sticky pad, right? Have a little sticky pad with you and stay focused. Like you have your top 3 things, your 3 little bullet points that you want to share with that person so you don't forget, right? But it's on your book, or it's on your calendar, or whatever you carry in with you. You have the 3 points. And sometimes it's even a really great thing to just say, you know what, I'm only here. I've got 3 things I really want to share with you. But before I do that, is there anything that you needed to tell me or for me to help you with, or anything like that? Always give the opportunity to the other person for them to share first. And I'm telling you, when you do this, it opens doors like crazy. I actually had a gal one time that was very close to getting fired. And I sat down with her and strategized with her. She never had anybody do that with her. And I promise you, she took my tips. She literally turned her sales career around to making President's Club. So it can be done when you actually have a strategy. She never had a strategy before. So how can you sell? And no one told her that. So I'm telling you, it's one of the most important part of sales. So go out there, write your strategy down, prepare for your future, and get ready to blow your sales up. So follow and share for more, and grab my free guide. Talk to you soon, and I'll talk to you